If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.
I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear.
There is no passion to be found playing small, and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living.
For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others.
There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children.
After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb.
It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership.
As long as poverty, injustice and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest.
There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires.
To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity.
We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender and other discrimination.
Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace.
Even if you have a terminal disease, you don't have to sit down and mope. Enjoy life and challenge the illness that you have.
Does anybody really think that they didn't get what they had because they didn't have the talent or the strength or the endurance or the commitment?
In countries where innocent people are dying, the leaders are following their blood rather than their brains.
Without education, your children can never really meet the challenges they will face. So it's very important to give children education and explain that they should play a role for their country.
I was not a messiah, but an ordinary man who had become a leader because of extraordinary circumstances.
I have retired, but if there's anything that would kill me, it is to wake up in the morning not knowing what to do.
I detest racialism, because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man.